The following program contains language and subject matter suitable only for an adult audience. Listener discretion is advised.
I can't hear it.
Alright, welcome to This Show Sucks here on thisshowsucks.com. I am your host, Bryce Kane, and with me is, well, a lot of horny motherfuckers tonight. On the round table, we've got George, the voice of God. We've got my wife, Jessica, and we've got Kim Rushton, and we also have our special guest, Suzi M. She's an author of the horror genre. How are you guys all doing tonight?
Fucking great.
I'm perky.
Fucking great. We got a lot of preggers on here too. It's beautiful.
I am not pregnant.
I'm not either. Just for the record.
I want to dispel that myth.
So
2 out of 5 people.
Tony has claimed on Facebook that I impregnated him, so.
Tony,
Yep.
Wow.
I'm not understanding Tony, but we'll get into that later. So we've got our special guest here, Suzi M. What would you like to tell some of our listeners about the kind of stuff that you write about?
It's not your typical horror. It's not mainstream at all. It's extraordinarily violent, and it does contain some vampires in some stories, but they are not your sparkly, happy, hunky vampires. They are freakish and
Yay.
descended from the Nephilim.
So is this like vampires like the original old Nosferatu movie, or like freaky like?
So they're like Anne Rice's vampires?
And more violent than that.
Nice.
So they're like Vampire the Gathering type vampires.
I can't actually comment on that.
So they're like Dusk Till Dawn vampires.
Yeah, there you go.
Sweet.
Dusk
There
Till
you go.
Dawn. Yeah, that was actually.
Yeah.
Or have
Titty
you
Twister. Sorry.
have you guys seen the movie Near Dark?
No.
Crickets.
It was pretty good. It was when Bill Paxton was still early on in his career. But yeah, it's a vampire movie. I don't believe they even show fangs in it, but it's these vampires who are just like going around doing their shit, and they when they bite, and they drink blood and all that shit. I mean, it's fucking gory. So it's beautiful.
That's
I've
sexy.
seen it, yeah.
It's sexy.
Makes me want some spaghetti.
Yeah.
I could go for some spaghetti right now.
Oh, way to go. Tease the pregnant women.
It always reminds me of the Taco Bell sauce.
Taco Bell sauce. It reminds me of that murder face mask that Ray Charlin made for us that he is currently sculpting. Go ahead and plug that since,
And
So
I'd like to
what-
thank Ray for helping me with my new iPad, by the way.
Ooh, you got an iPad. Can you?
I did buy an iPad.
You can't use your Skype from your iPad though, right?
I don't know. I haven't tried. There's 98,000 applications. I haven't gotten to Skype yet.
You're on the A's.
Yeah, I'm still on the A's.
So what was
Angry
it?
Birds never made it past Angry Birds yet.
But can you use it as like one of those readers, like those Kindles? Because if you can, I wonder if Susie's book is on that, and you can download the PDF version.
Well, yeah,
You can indeed.
yeah,
Oh, nice
sweet.
segue.
yeah.
It has iBooks.
I noticed that you are on Amazon. You sell your stuff on the Kindle and all that. What? I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
They're in print version too.
Right. I saw that. But I was wondering. There's something about the Kindle. Shit, I haven't slept in a while, so my brain is fucking dead. But I was gonna ask something about the Kindle, like, do you get a lot of profit off of it or something like that? We'll just go with that question. Why not?
I actually don't, because I keep my prices low.
Right.
I don't charge what publishers charge.
Mhm.
Publishers typically charge $9.99 for an electronic book, which I think is sacrilege.
No
I
kidding.
charge anywhere from 99 cents to $2.99 because it's me.
Well, see, that's really affordable too. Because I thought about getting
Yeah.
a Kindle because, we're in the process of a move here. So I buy books and I read them voraciously when I actually read. But then I just have to throw them away,
Mhm.
and I don't get a chance to reread them and stuff later. And I actually thought about seriously buying a Kindle.
It's a
That
great
way I
investment.
can keep them and I can just reread them later. So that's really great.
I love my Kindle.
I
Yeah.
will have all your books by morning, Susie.
Excellent.
Ah,
Sweet.
kinky.
Yeah, and George, while you're at it, why don't you go and buy my fucking CD too?
I've got your CD. You gave me your CD. Why would I buy
God
it?
damn it! Why the hell did I do that? Well, you better buy the next one then.
Okay, I'll buy the next one. I promise.
Oh,
But the next one is really hot too.
well, it's got
nice,
more rock songs on it.
Oh, it's got some kinky songs on it too. Well, when he's home, I'm going to try to get him to shoot his video for his Psychomatic Hootenanny song.
Right on.
I don't
Because I
know.
live in
That
Hillbillyville.
that song is more inbred trailer trash esque than anything. So it would be perfect around there in North Kakalaki.
Because I'm from the
So-
window, homie.
I wonder if I should play that while I'm pregnant.
Oh yeah, because Kim just bought a new house.
Well, we're gonna get settled in sometime next month.
Baby, in the chat room, people want to know where they can buy your CD at.
You can get it at Amazon.com. If you want to buy just individual MP3s, you can go to fallenmind.com/music. And it's got some samples on there of some songs from my debut album, Pain Addiction.
Great album, by the way.
I will also be playing a couple songs during the show, so you can check those out.
Hey, George, track 1 all the way up is the shit. Am I right? Going down the road in your car?
Yeah, definitely.
You can
And if you
also
want to know what we're talking about,
you can also go to Amazon.com, look up A Fallen Mind and Pain Addiction. Susie, what kind of titles can our fans look for to find your stuff on Amazon?
There are actually quite a few titles.
Okay.
I posted my author page that will give you all of the titles under my name, Suzi M, including the international anthology I was in last year, called Cover Stories. And there's also some other stuff coming out as well that I've written under a pseudonym by the name of Zircon. I'll type that in there real quick, so you can spell it. The Lazarus Stone Redacted Edition I wrote under the name Zircon, and the version coming out on July 4th is the Lazarus Stone Conspiracy Edit, which is about 58 more pages.
You said the redacted edition's got like black lines through it and shit, or what?
No, the Redacted Edition just is a very shortened version of it. It was originally written as just a short story, kind of standalone,
Gotcha.
and then it just kind of grew from there.
So you sent me a copy of Demon's Tale.
The Demon's Tale.
Yeah. Now, was that the full story? Was it like a short story, or was that just like a short edition of it, or what?
That was a short story.
Okay.
Yeah. I do typically short stories on Amazon for about 99 cents because I know that not everybody has like crazy long commutes or anything like that, so they don't necessarily want, the 100-page novel or the 200-page novel or the 400-page novel, and they just want something quick that they can, get on the train, take that 15-minute trip, and just read it.
Right.
I'm a huge fan of short stories. I love books like Different Seasons and Four Past Midnight and stuff like that. I love those actually because it's like you can sit down one night when you just need a quiet time and you can thumb through it. You can read one complete story without having to come back and read crap that you were already at before, or say, well, you know, the kids are bugging me, you can just take a moment and you can read it.
Yep, you can breeze through it, and it's written to be breezed through very quickly. It's an easy read. It's a quick read. It's an entertaining read, I like to think. So far, the reviews have been very good. I have a request from a couple of people for signed copies already.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be getting print editions out, and I will also be doing, as soon as Lazarus Stone Conspiracy Edit comes out, I will actually be doing giveaways on Facebook and on Goodreads next month.
Yeah, I know.
Sweet.
Kim, are you dying over there?
I'm alright. I just had a moment.
Watch out, that's a stampede, Kim, run.
Seizure.
I'm not even typing.
It was the signed copies and the giveaway thing that got you, wasn't it?
I got excited.
Got her
love that free
bowels
gift
rumbling.
purchase.
Now I noticed that in Demon's Tale you wrote in first person, and that's not usual for authors. What made you decide to write in the first person point of view, or present tense point of view?
So that it wasn't quite obvious who the demon was in the story.
Mm-hmm.
It can be read on so many different levels, and I've had about 20 different interpretations so far from different people from the initial intent that I had written it with. And it's kind of fun to see where it goes once you put it into the first person.
Well,
for the reader.
I thought it was really interesting how you made the future, so to speak. You guys have to read the book in order to understand what I'm saying, but I mean, there's a part in here where the demon's talking about the future, and you describe the present day with a lot of really in-depth accuracy, and yet you make it sound extraordinarily bleak as well.
I don't know if you noticed, but the present day is kind of bleak.
just a tad, but I was reading it and I was like, wow, this sounds like this sounds fucked. And this
the
is
Lazarus Stone
today.
gets worse.
Oh yeah.
I'm laughing. I'm sorry. His mouthy is hitting on the guest.
I think what Bryce is trying to ask is, are you really from the future?
I'm the ghost of Christmas past from the future.
He literally was describing it to me before, and I was like, so it's like The Last Mimsy meets Total Recall? And he's like, yes, that!
Wow. See, and that's why I love writing in first person on occasion, because it can be so open to interpretation. My initial idea behind it actually started, the initial inspiration for the story, if you will, started out with I carry a Moleskine notebook around with me, and I start sketching in it all the time, and I'm constantly like an insomniac. So I drew this picture of this silhouette standing in a very brightly lit doorway, and I thought, holy crap, like what if, and I was like obsessed with Glastonbury tour in England, and I just started thinking about what if, these monks that went in, there's this legend about these monks that went in, there's like 30 of them, and I think like only 3 came out. So what and they came out like insane.
Now tell.
Sweet.
Well, at least tell me, because I'm kind of clueless on it. What is that legend, and where is it from? Because I am pretty curious.
The Glastonbury tour is in England. It's all that's left of the church that's there is a tower, and it's built over, they call it like a fairy mound. It's this giant kind of hill, and there's tunnels underneath it that they've never really found where they all go to. And so my idea was to have this story take place in that mound, in the tunnels, and have those monks actually be kind of one of the parts of the main characters of the story, while the people from the future are also parts of the main story.
Right.
Twisty.
It was.
Awesome.
It was pretty
With
good.
a twist.
It was pretty dark, which I love that shit, man. I love it. It really reminded me of I'd say almost close to Stephen King. It was pretty good.
I love Stephen King.
Yeah.
Have you read Joe Hill yet? His son?
No. I don't think I have.
Check him out. Joe Hill, love him.
I've read a lot of Stephen King, and right now I'm reading Peter Straub and things like that, and I really like the way it moves quickly. You know, it's like, okay, except for Under the Dome. They move kind of, yeah, I'm still kind of pissed about that, 1,500 pages of just bullshit. It's like it moves quickly, it picks you up, and then it takes you, on these adventures basically with them through their mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the ones that are very quick, that are faster. I don't like, the Tolkien-esque reads that literally drag out for months, or the Shakespearean that you can't really understand everything. I like the Kuntz and the Straubs and the Kings and things like that.
The last author that scared the crap out of me was John Saul. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with him, but I've
read a few of those.
I have read him.
Yeah.
Wasn't he on Starsky and Hutch?
In defense of the older authors, they wrote
I
to
guess
be paid
not.
by the word. So their books were incredibly long and very, very, very wordy because they were getting paid by the word. It was like a penny a word.
Well, that would make
Nice.
Hell, I'd do the same thing. Shit.
Yeah. So it read like a doctoral dissertation rather than, a regular book. For the record, The Demon's Tale, I actually, in a lot of my novels and things, I will actually write until I reach a certain page number because I like that page number. I'm very into numerics. And, certain books have 22 chapters because I love the number 22.
Mm-hmm.
And The Demon's Tale has exactly 13 pages in the Kindle edition because I use the cover art in the Kindle edition because I love cover art, and I think the Kindle needs some of that back into it.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with the Kindle. I mean,
Yeah, we're kind of low-tech PC.
I wish I wasn't.
Well, they're starting to do that now, though, on Kindle. I know some people who have Kindles, and they're starting to do that. They're starting to do more of the cover art and try to bring back the actual book feel to, your handheld electronics.
Nice.
I actually altered my the Kindle edition's cover so that it reads better on the Kindle. Because when I downloaded it onto my Kindle to test it, just an FYI, I do download all of my novels just to make sure they look the way I want them to.
Mm-hmm.
The cover did not look good in the black and white version on the Kindle because the resolution was too low. So I made the cover much bigger and more easy to read, and then put it back in to the document and put it back through the Kindle again, and it looked much better.
Nice.
The version you see on my Facebook page is actually the Kindle cover.
That's dedication.
And then the print cover is totally different, and the print's different.
Now, Susie, have you ever written any stories through the eyes of the villain or the bad guy, or?
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, cool. And my follow-up question was: Are you on the back cover of all your books on Kindle?
I am not actually. I have
Oh.
options.
George
Oh.
can masturbate to my picture.
Yeah, no porn for George tonight.
I'm a friend on Facebook now.
I
I
do
can
encourage
use those.
people to get to friend me on Facebook. I am not a snotty author at all. I do enjoy talking to my friends / fans, and I have close on 300 people that are fans and friends. So I'm a happy camper, even if I don't have Amazon reviews saying, hey, this book is awesome. I have heard from each and every one of them saying, I loved your book. Here's what I loved about it. Tell me more about such and such. And I think that's much more valuable to me anyway than the Amazon reviews.
I first met you on Second Life. Are you still on that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Yeah.
host a literary night on Wednesday nights at the virtual Hotel Chelsea.
Yeah, I haven't been on that in God knows how long. But you were, I think you're giving away some stuff, literary-wise, on Second Life. Are you still doing that?
Yeah, I actually have free Sims that people can go and hang out in if they've read my novels. My first 3 novels are Nemesis, Lamaya, and The Tower, and they're part of the Immortal War series. I had builds made in Second Life, and I helped part of the build. I had to hire somebody for the first 2 because I didn't know how to build yet, and then once I figured it out, I built the asylum.
Mm-hmm.
And it's these huge, huge builds where they're based on areas in the book and based on the characters' homes and things like that. So the people can actually go into Second Life, explore, and there's secret areas, little Easter eggs and things like that where they can just walk through walls and find chapters of the book for free.
Yeah, I remember going through some of your plays. In fact, you had to show me around and show me where to go because I got lost. I mean, there's just they're huge. I mean, you guys put so much work into them. It was just like I was blown away. It blew my mind. I mean, it was amazing. You guys did a lot of work on it and really good work too.
The Nemesis Castle and Lamias Cathedral were actually built by a builder in Second Life who had read my novels, and that was her interpretation of the areas. So it was very cool to see straight out of her head what she was envisioning when she read my novels. And so it was so neat.
if you guys out there don't know what Second Life is, you can go to secondlife.com. And it's a social network that's in 3D. I'm trying to think of what.
It's like a first-person shooter.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
It's kind of like what is that one that's on Facebook? They have Smeet.
Kind of. Kind of
like the old Duke Nukem.
Actually, no. It's not really a first-person shooter. It can be.
Yeah. There's no gun. Just you're walking behind yourself.
Yeah.
In this 3D virtual world.
Yeah, and you can.
It's kind of like virtual reality.
I'd give myself a reach around.
There are places that you could do that. Actually, they've got adult areas there, and I tell you, I don't have that much. There's not much out there that really bothers me, but there are some of these places I went to. I just pop up in some of these adult areas, and I'm just looking around, going, "Really? Are you serious?" I mean, you got these people virtually fucking each other, and I'm just like, "What's the point?" But I'm
going to be gone the rest of the show. Guys.
Yeah, they've got a lot, but they not only have that, but they have all kinds of really cool stuff. They got people who DJ live music on there, which I did for a short time. They got people who sell their artwork on there, which I did that for a short time too. And then they got like Suzi, she gives away the literary stuff, and I mean they've got all kinds of stuff.
I also DJ.
Oh, do you DJ too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
One of the things that I've done with Second Life is I created an avatar of my main character, Nemesis.
Mm-hmm.
And I log in as that avatar when I have to go to tutorial islands or anywhere where there's going to be a lot of newbies and, stalkers. Because my avatar, when I'm as Nemesis, is a 6'9" maniac who looks like a sociopath.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody really bothers me, and I can get all the scripts that I need and get out of there. And then when I log in as my other self, which, Cinnamon hosts the literary nights and does the DJ thing and everything else.
Right.
Everybody, kind of is like, oh, hey, how's it going, hot stuff? And I'm like, blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
But I'll also log in as Nemesis and type in character to people.
Yeah.
And they get really freaked out by that.
George, they have strippers on there too, so
oh, yeah.
We know what you're going to be doing all next week.
Well, I'm going to be reading Suzi's books and going into Second Life.
George is going to max out his credit card in Second Life.
Hey, I will be broadcasting from St. Louis next week, by the way.
Oh, really?
Nice.
What's going on in St. Louis?
I'm just going there to drink beer and see the Arch.
Have barbecue.
Cool deal.
Yeah, and have some barbecue.
Well, we're
lived in St. Louis for a while.
We're gonna be off next week, so you guys can enjoy.
Oh well, then I guess I'll be here by myself then. Great.
I thought you were going to be in St. Louis next week.
I will, but I was going to broadcast from St. Louis. It was going to be fun for me. Now you guys have ruined it.
Stay next week, George. Stay next week, George.
Just have a feel all by yourself,
Well, with the magic of Photoshop, I can get you to do interesting things.
With what now?
The magic of Photoshop? I can get you sucking your own dick.
That's why you don't have my picture on that Angels After Dark.
George, stop being a pussy.
Be ass banging me one of the two. I know. there would be Malfie's dick.
No. I would at least give you Tony.
You could at least be classy and make it his own dick.
I've already done that with Malfi. I'd rather give him Tony's dick.
You put my dick on Malfi's body.
Wow.
I can do that.
I'm going to totally forget that I just said that.
George,
Is there something
I've
about
kind
you
of
we
seen
need
it
to
and
know?
you really want it to go the other way around.
Oh, God, no, God.
You know, you just stepped into that one.
I'm done, everybody. Good night.
Yeah, I've seen enough of Malfi's dick to last me a lifetime. Thank you.
Wow.
Speaking of Malfi, Susie,
Mm-hmm.
one of our guests in the chat room would like to know if you have any violent S&M vampire
Yes.
stuff. Sweet.
Yes. There are some scenes in Lamaya and in the Tower that would probably not be published if it had gone through a major publisher.
Awesome.
There's
Now.
there's a lot of bondage going on just for kicks, and then there's a little bit of a hint at Nemesis's insanity, where he's pretty much equal opportunist when it comes to having sex, and there's
You
a
wrote
scene
about
in the Tower
George?
where he actually defiles a corpse.
That sounds like George all the way.
And Malfi's a pain pig, so, that's great.
That
Beautiful.
just sounds like a typical Saturday night.
Sounds like a goth club.
Well, we know what George will be doing all next week. Second Life, author books, or Susie books, and
Borrow Malfi's body bag.
and sucking
Be
his
drinking
own
beer
dick.
in the arch, fucking reading her book and going into Second Life jerking off.
You don't have enough hands. Oh, you can get one of those helmets that hold the beer cans. You just
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's gonna look awesome.
That's so hot.
so that you can type with one hand and whack it with the other, man.
Beer helmets are
He's
so
gonna be
hot.
multitasking.
Susie, I'm going to have to send you a picture of me in a helmet now.
Oh my.
I'm just wondering though, how long is it before George gets drunk and attempts to use the iPad with his dick? Clomp, clomp, clomp,
I'd
clomp.
say I give it 2 seconds after he starts drinking.
I say as soon as he hangs up from the show.
There we go.
George,
Yes.
remember it's called an iPad, not an iPenis. Okay.
I'll call it what I like. It's fine.
It's not
Just
the
remember
iCock.
that Windex takes out most stains.
Close.
And Josh M. Daniel has a question. Nemesis is not necessarily bi, he's just kind of opportunistic.
I missed
like
the.
that.
Sexual scavenger.
I wouldn't say he's a scavenger. He pretty much takes what he wants, but
Okay.
there's no seconds going on.
That's
No
funny.
floppy seconds for him.
What song are we playing during the intermission?
Fuck, I don't know. What do you want? What do you want me to play?
Something kinky while we're talking about it. Oh, He Is Loved. You got that one?
I
Love that
don't.
one.
I don't have that queued up.
Crap. And why'd you ask?
How about Tip the Dancer by Panzerag?
I only play my stuff that way. I don't have to worry about royalties and
There
shit.
you go.
It's an ego thing too.
There you go.
It's
Stroke it, baby, stroke it. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I'll play like Samsara or something. We'll be right back. More with Susie. And when we come back, we'll see if we can get some more links to give you so you can connect with Suzi M.
And as always, after the break, we get kind of crazy.
Oh boy.
So this has been tame?
Yeah, well, I mean, you want to talk about the whole gay marriage and stuff like that. You start talking about gay guys getting married. That's just like, butt sex bonanza,
We've been so lame up till now with the,
Yeah, I know, right?
with the bondage and vampires and jerking
You can't
off.
put
to-
things in my mouth.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Alright, on that note, we will be right back.
Shoulders around mine. Each moment I look into your eyes. Only a black flame could I feel this. I am subjugated by your beautiful flaw. I am enraptured by your gentleness. And I vow to never take you for granted. And my love will be pure until I cease to exist. To give you every pleasure desired. Every part of you I will kiss. Come to me. When I taste you in my mind, I know it's in black flame. The beast within wants to feel your touch. Your skin drives me insane. Your darkness whispers into my soul, leaving bittersweet, wretched pain. Your tongue running up and down my spine, and I know it's all in vain. Creeping in the silence, baby, creeping in the pain. Bring the devil closer as you're lighting up the flame. Creeping in the pain. Bring the devil closer as you're lighting up the flame. When your mouth fits like a cloud, I know it's in black flame. Dripping nectar from your love, we're one within black flame. Can you make my skeletons fade while you call my name? Can you make the ember mundane and chase the shadows from my brain? Creeping in the silence, baby, creeping in the pain. Bring the devil closer as you're lighting up the flame. Creeping in the pain. Bring the devil closer as you're lighting up the flame. When you sing from electric waves, the swell is in black flame. Burn my lip and rub gently like a victim from your grave. When you sing from electric waves, the swell is in black flame. Burn my lip and rub gently
That was very good.
Thank you.
You are all messy. Why don't you clean up with this shirt?
Are you crazy? I just bought this t-shirt from fallenshirts.com.
Oh, I am sorry. Was it very expensive?
No, fallenshirts.com has t-shirts that are just as funny as t-shirthell.com, but much cheaper. And it is all for a good cause.
What good cause would that be?
Making me look like a dope-ass motherfucker.
Yes.
I would like to talk to you about the good book.
I'm sorry, but I'm busy finding religion at fallenshirts.com. Fallenshirts.com has some really funny religious t-shirts, like the one that says I'm gay for Jesus, or Holy Shinto, Hail Santa, and the Church of Sodomy t-shirt.
That sounds like a very obscene website.
What does my t-shirt say right now?
Jesus loves you. I, however, think you're a twat.
Darling, can I speak with you for a moment?
Of course.
I was downloading free songs at fallenmind.com, and they made me want to do naughty things.
That sounds like dirty, disgusting devil music.
If you take me into the bedroom right now, I will let you shoot your man juice all over my face.
I love you with fallenmind.com.
He has slept with more women than Hugh Hefner, and more men than Tom Cruise. The size of his penis makes Ron Jeremy cry every single morning. The secret ingredient in Viagra is his man juice. His Facebook statuses make porn stars blush. He is the horniest man in the world.
I don't always go to church, but when I do, I go to the Church of Sodomy.com. Stay horny, my friends.
And we're back. Welcome back to The Show Sucks here on theshowsucks.com.
Hey, thanks for the letting us know there,
guys. In your opinion.
In your opinion.
In my opinion, Walt Disney was a Satanist.
Yeah, in my opinion.
It's frozen somewhere.
No, I try to find Wheels on the Bus. I can't find it around here, so you can go to youtube.com/afallenmind, and you'll see the Wheels on the Bus music video there for all that fun, funky shit. It's the heavy metal version for you guys out there who don't know it.
Well, if you want a copy, I'll send you a copy.
So, yeah. There you go. So we're back on the other side of the hour, and now we're just going to get into, I don't know. Crap.
Trouble.
Yes.
I like trouble.
Actually,
so what do y'all think about being able to marry people in New York?
Yeah, I wanted to get into that. We just heard, or I just heard, I don't know, I guess it was, an hour ago?
I don't know. Do they work at 11 o'clock at night?
Who the hell knows? But yeah, in New York, they have officially made it okay for gays to get married, and I want to say congratulations to all of you out there who are in New York and are gay, because you guys can now get married.
And divorced.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know.
Congratulations. Welcome to hell.
Alimony. And child support.
I don't know. Can they get legally divorced?
You can get legally divorced in the same state you got married in.
Huh.
Why couldn't they get legally divorced if they got legally married?
Well, I mean, the laws are completely fucking absurd when it comes to gay marriage and shit. So, I mean, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if there were some states that legalized it but wouldn't legalize divorce or some shit. I mean, the reasons that these people come up with to keep gays from having any kind of like marriage type relationship or whatever are just ludicrous. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some jackass out there who after gay marriage becomes legal, they're like, oh, well, they can't get divorced, you know.
You're together for life. Suffer.
I could see
actually read something somewhere where this couple got married in like Vermont or something, and then they moved to Texas. And in Texas, their marriage was recognized because it was legal in Vermont. But when they went to Texas, they couldn't get divorced there because Texas didn't recognize it. They had to go all the way back to Vermont, live there for the 6 months or whatever it is. See, yeah, Malfi, and after you live there for 6 months, then you could file for divorce. You wait out your divorce, and then you can move back to Texas where they were from. You can only get divorced in the state you're married in if they recognize same-sex marriage. I think, in my opinion, don't quote me on it, but Malfi's quoting the same thing, so it must be true.
In Jess and Malfi's opinion.
In Malfi's opinion.
There you go.
That's the way.
Yeah, we'll blame Malfi on this shit. So, I mean, he sucks his own dick, so.
Malfi, I got mad love for you, man. Mad love. Thanks for backing me up. Just don't stay behind me.
I think he'd rather
I don't
stand
even know why
behind
you're on
me.
your mouth. If you can suck your own dick, why are you even talking to us?
Because he's special, damn
You
it.
should be living in a box somewhere, just sucking your dick 24/7.
Hey, you know what's really funny? Is he can suck his own dick and you can create yourself. How interesting is that?
What?
What?
Well, God had the virgin birth, correct?
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm with
So you can.
God's not here. This is George.
You can Xerox yourself.
Well,
Yeah,
so
there you
there's
go.
some sort of self-replication going
It's
on.
like cloning.
There you go.
Mouth is
Spontaneous
like my new
cloning.
hero. Oh my god, my husband is sitting there going, Mouth is my hero.
Aww. Ain't that
Is
sweet?
this becoming a bromance here or what?
Look, if I had a dick and I could suck myself off, oh yeah, I'd be making movies,
I actually saw a
commercials,
I
books.
saw a post. I don't know whose page it was on or something. It was one of those ask.com things, you know, or Yahoo, where you ask a question. And some guy asked, you know, hey, how do I suck my own dick? Because my girlfriend thought it would be hot. I can get like an inch away. And then most people replied, you'd have to break your own fucking neck or be mouthy.
or be really good at Photoshop.
The stars would have
Remember
to
the,
align just right.
You remember the rumor about Marilyn Manson?
Yeah. I was about to go
Where
there.
he had ribs removed so he could suck his own dick.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Actually, no. There
That's what I heard.
There were rumors, and I heard an interview with him where he actually answered whether that was true or not. Of course, he said it wasn't, but yeah, I
What's he
remember.
gonna say? Hell's yes, I had my ribs removed so I could blow myself.
This is Marilyn
doesn't seem
Manson.
shy.
This is, of course, he's gonna say that shit. Or he
That would be good
would say.
publicity. I think he should do it now.
He might actually become
and I think
famous
he needs
again.
to lay off the drugs because I just saw him 2 years ago.
Hey, he doesn't like the drugs. The drugs like him.
I saw him open up for 9 Inch Nails back in the day, and it was a great show. And then I saw him and Slayer on the Rockstar Energy tour,
Hmm.
and he sucked.
Really? Why does he suck?
He was off key every song.
I didn't think he
his
was
timing was
ever on
horrible.
key.
Key?
Marilyn Manson? I've never heard him actually sing in decent harmony. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
I
mean,
like Marilyn Manson, but
It's not
still.
Bridge Under Troubled Water, obviously, but I'm saying.
I'm
At
sorry.
least it's in tune.
I'm sorry. I was taken back over here. Somebody sent me an actual picture of David Westerberg, and I was kind of. Who are we talking about?
Marilyn Manson.
Oh.
Yeah.
You actually got a
And
picture.
Eaglehorn Humperdinck.
Yeah. So he just inboxed me an actual picture.
Yeah.
Of what?
Somebody. We'll talk
Okay.
about it later.
No.
Moving on.
I'm gonna grab my Sprite now before I vomit in my mouth.
In her opinion.
So okay,
My
so
opinion.
Susie, what
Yes.
links would you like to give everybody out there so they can connect to you and so on?
My Facebook page is there's an actual Facebook fan page and there's a Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
So I can bring that up real quick and then paste it into.
Yeah, but also say it on the air for people, because this show, all the shows are archived, and a lot of our listeners listen after the show.
Okay, if you go to facebook.com/Suzi.M, as in Martin, .author, that's AUTHOR, that is my Facebook page. Feel free to friend me on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is also the fan page,
mm-hmm.
which is the Suzi M fan page. And if you go to facebook.com/pages/Suzi-M,
mm-hmm.
then that is my fan page.
Okay.
And you get to keep up with all my crazy hijinks and stupid stuff that I do when I'm not writing.
Now, are you also...
And you get to look at her hot pics, because she's really hot.
Now, are you also on Twitter?
Yes, at Zirconia. XIRCONNIA.
Okay. So there you go. Now people can...
That was a smart word. I'm glad you spelled it, because I would have... Woo!
I can't spell. Oh, I have to look at it.
And if anybody's on Goodreads, I'm also on Goodreads.
Goodreads. That's a social networking site for readers, right?
Yes, for bookworms.
Oh shit!
Books are tasty.
I used to be a reader once. I think I was stoned that day.
Right.
I wonder if God's available.
Are you trying to hint at something?
Yeah, I kind of got slow there for a minute. Wait, damn it. Keep the energy up.
Okay, there you go.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, that sound means we've got the God's Lost Commandment. Are we in the presence of God? I feel like we should have a Ouija board here or something. Are we in the presence of God?
You fucking know, baby.
How the fuck are you, God?
I am fucking awesome. How about yourself?
As usual, craptacular. So you have a lost commandment for us for this week?
No.
Okay, well then, thanks for playing.
I do have a rant I would like to bring out, though.
Okay, go for it.
I was noticing that Long John Silver's now has Cajun fish.
Okay.
Do they taste different from regular fish?
I don't know. I've never eaten a Cajun.
A Cajun fish doesn't really sound that good to me. They speak odd. It's hard to understand them sometimes if you're from a different part of the country.
I'm not into
I don't think they would taste very well.
I'm not really into Cajun fish. I'd rather have them be free range.
It would kind of be like, I thought you did put that damn hook on the line and then one on the hook and then you tried to catch me and eat me and I don't really give it out too much. I don't think you guys like me.
Oh my god, you just slandered half the country.
What the fuck did you just say?
That was Cajun. I'm thinking that's what Cajun.
God damn it, was a Cajun.
Say that again. That was beautiful. Come on, God.
You go on out there, you throw the hook in the water, and then you put the worm on the hook, and then you try to catch me and eat me, and I don't really care what I have to do about it. I don't think you all like me out there.
Sadly, I understood every fucking word.
I couldn't understand shit, and that makes it even better.
That there is a Cajun fish, I don't think it'd be good.
Oh.
I actually understood that.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my god, I'm from the South. I understood that.
Oh my god.
That is so bad.
I am such a
My
Yankee.
great grandmother's from Louisiana, so it's kind of like, oh lord.
So anyway, I don't think Cajun fish would be very good.
What about Cajun shrimp?
The same thing.
Cajun sausage?
I'm not even going there with the whole mouthy thing going on.
How about Cajun women, God?
I just don't think that voice would be sexy. Why don't you come over here and fuck up that ass with that big dick there, boy? I don't think that would be very sexy.
We're gonna have to get Shyla on because Shyla is Creole. That would be awesome.
Oh man.
Shyla's.
She's taken, isn't she?
She's
But
very
she's
taken.
the
Yes. She.
Or it's Mary. She's Creole.
Is she? Oh,
she is.
by the way, God, yeah, she's hot. Just to answer your next question.
Thank you very much, sir.
But yeah.
Wouldn't God already know that?
I was actually just thinking that.
You know how many there's like billions of people in the world. Like, I'm gonna know every single one of you motherfuckers. Come on.
Come on.
Okay, I have one of those theological questions.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great. Yeah, go ahead.
Whatever. It's one of those smart people religion questions.
In your opinion.
In your opinion.
In my opinion. Okay. In God's opinion.
Yes.
Who doesn't have a chance in hell and to get into heaven? I want to know so that I can become them and do whatever I want.
You know, it's really a person-by-person thing. It doesn't really matter what you do there on Earth.
Okay. Well, can I just say, as God, am I going to heaven?
No. Me and Satan flipped for you, and he won, so.
Sweet.
Score!
Malfi says, Jesus, say his name.
Malfi.
But he's not Jesus, he's God.
Whatever.
I am Jesus. I'm Jesus, God. And
That's right, I forgot
Yahweh.
the schizophrenia thing. Gotcha.
So, God, am I having the second forthcoming of Jesus Christ?
yes, actually, you are.
What about Susie? What's she having?
We'll talk about that after the show.
I'll be contacting you for child support.
Hey, we just met tonight. Don't talk to me about that child support.
Wow, story of God's life.
For an all-knowing being, you're not very all-knowing.
That's just a myth. It's just a myth. It's a myth. I'm just some schmuck sitting on a cloud.
Jerking off.
Jerking
I'm
off.
just thinking of the Star Trek movie where they find God and William Shatner going, what does God want with a spaceship?
Hey, we like to have fun too, man. I like to have fun too.
God explained
Come on,
last
it's a fucking spaceship. Who wouldn't want to fly?
So what
God
is...
explained last week how when he jerked off, it snowed.
I will never, ever catch a snowflake again.
It's too late now. You've already enjoyed it.
I got a question for God.
Fire away.
The platypus. Why?
You know, you get bored. So I had some spare parts laying around, so I just threw them together.
I figure you were smoking the really good ganja that day.
People want to know what's rain.
What's that?
People want to know what is rain.
It's me crying because I have to look at all you fuckers every goddamn day of my life.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. And Halen.
I guess that would be me damn day of my life, I guess.
Oh, God.
And Hale?
What's that?
What would hail be?
Yeah, I don't know where that comes from. I don't have anything to do with hail.
No, okay, so...
I know H-A-I-L.
So, if earthquakes are when you fart, what are tornadoes and hurricanes?
That's just the after effects of my fart.
Oh, shit. So,
I thought that was a mud.
Have you ever stood outside and smelled a tornado?
I thought it was like.
Don't do it. You think your farts are bad? I'm God.
Your ears are ungodly.
No, they are godly.
Okay, well, is there anything else that you would like to say to everybody before we go?
I really enjoy talking to you guys every week. You know, I haven't had an outlet to talk to anybody for quite some time, so this is kind of nice for me. Just so you're aware, the TV evangelists are fake, in my opinion.
So what? God, wait! Before you go, what are you gonna be doing for 4th of July weekend?
Watching all you fuckers shoot off fireworks. What the hell you think I'm gonna be doing?
All right, sounds like a plan. Thanks for talking to us, God.
All right, you guys have a good evening.
I'm not only the heckler president, I'm also a client.
How come we never hear George and God at the same time?
It's kind of like Batman and Bruce Wayne.
I was gonna say Superman, you know, like.
All I gotta say is people were stupid back then.
Oh yeah.
Somebody throws on a mask or glasses and nobody recognizes them. Like, are they all blind?
I always ask the question: if Superman is that powerful, how is it when he fucked Lois Lane, he didn't kill her?
He has a lot of control.
Like if he came in her and blow it out her back.
He used the kryptonite
Batman's
condom.
really kinky with all those toys.
Mm-hmm.
It was a
He's got that fucking gadget belt, man.
He's
He's
got
got a
Batman.
mask. He's got a head mask.
Wait, are we talking about Superman or
Are
we talking about Superman or Batman?
Both.
I'm reflecting on Batman.
I like Spider-Man because he's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and in my opinion, he shoots cum out his palms.
Oh.
No wonder they're so sticky. Have you ever tried to wash that shit down the drain?
Exactly, it just kind of floats. You can't flush.
I always thought that he kind of, you know, pre-ejaculates too soon.
That's a lot of pre-ejaculation.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe you can say that about Spider-Man.
I've never been a fan of Spider-Man.
Or MJ.
No.
Michael Jordan.
Getting it in all in her hair. Is that hair, Joe?
There's something about Spider-Man.
Okay, well, we're almost out of time. Susie, is there anything else that you would like to throw on the air or whatever and plug before we go?
Keep an eye out for the Lazarus Stone Conspiracy Edit coming July 4th for the true patriot in you.
And you guys can get that at Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
Amazon.com.
There's actually a sneak peek on stores.lulu.com/zircon, XIRCON, right now, in print, not in the electronic version. The electronic version and the print version will be made publicly available on July 4th.
Sweet.
So sneak peek to everybody listening right now.
You guys will definitely want to
all your
go.
stuff.
Awesome.
You guys will definitely want
Leave
to go
Amazon
check that
reviews.
out.
Make me famous.
I will.
Yeah, definitely give her some reviews. She could use that. Well, I want to thank.
As much as I love hearing from everybody.
I want to thank Suzi M for being on our show tonight. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I think that's about. Go to fallenmind.com/AAD. You can check out Angels After Dark. You get to see titty pictures. So.
Hey, Malcolm's cock. Give it some time, it'll be there.
Yeah, give it like a day or two. But yeah, you get to see titty pictures. Very creative titty pictures. So there you go.
And if you want to be a part of it, it's a fallenmind@gmail.com.
Yep.
Send your titty pictures to George D. Leahy Jr. on Facebook, and I'll make sure they get to the proper authorities.
Authorities.
George, I'd be more than happy to send you pictures of Austin's moves. How about that?
That would be fucking hot.
Look, right now, just for
put
you.
bacon over his nipples.
Put bacon over the nipples. Ooh, hot.
Yeah,
You gonna play us out, baby?
Oh, yeah, okay. We'll be off next week, and then we will be back, let's see, the 8th. So we will see you guys then. Thanks for tuning in, and good night.
This show sucks is sponsored by FallenShirts.com. Music provided by the band A Fallen Mind at afallenmind.com.